everyone, we are at none other than Chef Sanjeev Kapoor's restaurant, the Yellow Chilli in Santa Clara, in the heart of Silicon Valley. And we just had some of the most enticing dishes of the world. Yes, the Yellow Chilli serves some of the signature Indian dishes by the extraordinary chef Sanjeev Kapoor, the chef of India, the Padma Shri chef of India. It's an honor and a pleasure, sir, to have you here with me in Silicon Valley. Welcome to Yo India TV with me, Jasleen Khanuja. And how's your feel this evening?
Oh, fantastic weather, lovely people, good food, the Yellow Chilli in Bay Area. What else you want?
That's phenomenal. So let's talk a little about Yellow Chilli. What I heard was that it was incorporated in 2016, and since then people have been enjoying in Silicon Valley. But in 2018, what's new? What's the latest and the greatest happening in Yellow Chilli?
So now Yellow Chilli is in. I think our restaurant company has more than 70 restaurants all across the globe. We are probably the largest chain of Indian restaurants all across the world, and we have restaurants in India, in Middle East. Now our focus is North America. That's why we have opened in Santa Clara. We are opening in other parts also in Canada. Toronto we have opened, Atlanta, many other places we are opening. In terms of new, we always look at creating new dishes depending on the season, depending on what is new in ingredients, what is fresh, and there's a constant change in the menu. For Bay Area, I've created a dish because clam chowder is famous here. So the sourdough bread is very famous from here. So I have combined spices of Kerala, coconut fish curry of Kerala with clams and created a dish in a sourdough bread bowl which will be available in the Yellow Chilli Santa Clara.
Fantastic. So till now, like, how's the feedback from 2016 to 2018? It's been like more than 2 years of success. So which dishes are the best-selling dishes, and what can people expect from different communities?
So the Yellow Chilli has been there. Our first Yellow Chilli was in India, in Ludhiana. It still is very popular in Ludhiana. Whenever we open a new location, we try and gather as much information as possible, and we look at doing few kind of changes, not changing the core of the dish, but if there are some ingredients which are better, then we'll like to work with those ingredients and see how we can adapt to those, because in this part of the world the ingredients that you get are so fresh, so nice. There's so much that can be done, and the air has that kind of thing where even when you are making naan, the fermentation of dough is very special. So we try and work on that. In terms of our special dishes, our Murgangar Bedgi is all-time favorite. Our Sham Savera is all-time favorite. Our Lalla Musa Dal is something that you have once and you get addicted to it. Our Gulabe Gulkand is something that people want to have every time they come to the Yellow Chilli. So we have our perennial favorites. Our biryanis are very well known. Kebabs, curries, biryanis, vegetarian, non-vegetarian. I think it's for the people to choose and then tell us what they like more.
For those of you who don't know, he just mentioned about some of the special chicken dishes. The dal is the lentil, and some of the desserts that are served here and are very well received by the audience or the customers. So, you have been in the era where girls were supposed to be restricted to kitchen, from those days in India, and when boys were supposed to go out, do hard work and bring food for the for the family, right? So how did you think about being a chef as a male member, and when you kept on getting the success, like how was the feedback from the people? How well was the acceptability in the society? Although you are a star chef, you've been doing exceptionally good. You have beaten all records and you have beaten all the expectations from women that normally used to be there in India. So tell us a little about the journey as a male chef.
Oh, it's been like a dream. It's something that I decided I wanted to do something that was different. I didn't want to do anything that was run of the mill. I think if you have the guts, if you are willing to take chances and risk, as they say that God also favors the brave, and I guess that is the case. I just wanted to be different. I just wanted to do different things. I became a chef, put in hard work, a lot of work. And every day I wake up and still I think that there's so much more that I have to do because I don't know so much or very little I know. So if you are a student, then it becomes very easy for you to learn. And if you are sincere in knowing more, then success is not very difficult to get.
Absolutely. So, nowadays health is one of the primary considerations for one and all, from youngsters to the people who are aged. Everyone has some focus on restrictive dieting and keep themselves in the best shape. So, what do you recommend?
So, I think each body is different. Each body is something which we know what should we eat, what should we not. Just listen to your body, listen to the signals that your body gives you, and live your life in moderation. Moderation is the key. Excess of anything can be bad. So, moderation is key. Include some exercise, may not be going to the gym, but walk, run, little bit, do that, and it'll be just healthy. Cook with fresh ingredients, start cooking yourself, and don't stress. Talk to people, smile more, have a lot of positive energy, and that's it. Hi, I'm Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. You're watching me on Yo India TV.
Okay, so they give me things that are pre-cooked, but it's okay. It's okay. No, that's the beauty of. Of course. ये मेरठ में सब सिखाते हैं पता है. So chaat from Meerut is very famous. कौन सी जगह? चाट बाजार थोड़ी बेगम Abu that's the place. So what I thought that I said earlier that with Yellow Chilli we try and add something which is local, and one of my earliest memories of Bay Area eating are from the fair 39 and clam chowder. Right? So I thought that it would be appropriate that we do something with that in a sourdough bread, but it should be in our style, right? So we have a dish in our menu, and it's from Kerala. It is mean moili, which is fish which is not very spicy, with coconut milk and lightly flavored. So same dish we are converting with fish and clams, a combination of fish and clams, in a moily gravy from Kerala with a coconut milk gravy, but served in sourdough bread. So what it does then is you have something which is traditional So some baby clams, some nice mahi mahi. We are going to say, and a little bit of lime or lemon, whatever is there. Just a touch of that to add that freshness. Actually, you should try this. You should try this when you cook at home. Smile without a reason when you're cooking. I'm not kidding. It works. It works all the time. So you should try. Most of the time when we are cooking, so this is something that I tell whenever I go to restaurants, I tell our kitchen team that when you're cooking, smile. And I said this morning when I went in, I said, smile. Because it brings that positivity and that. So when I cook, I can talk to ingredients. I can talk to all the ingredients that are there, and then they talk to me. And that's how I believe that I can literally do anything. So we were cooking few years ago. So that was this is a live show in Ahmedabad, and actually Pradipto's wife is also a chef. Anupa was there. Pradipto was working with Taj at that time, so Anupa was there, and there was a last minute request for a cake. I asked for ingredients, and without weighing, I started to do. And this is live cooking; it's not something that you could do. And everything was fine, and at the end of the show she asked me, Chef, how do you do it? He said, we weigh, we do all this, and I understand other things, but things like cakes and all, you didn't even know, you were just putting and whatever was there, and still it was good. I said, because I believe that it would be good. I am sure, I am confident that it would be good. So now let me tell you, I've been cooking on TV for over more than 25 years. Okay? I have never cooked the dish twice. Never. Now I can say, great, this is God's grace, because anything can go wrong. But if you believe that nothing will go wrong, it will not go wrong. Life also. I don't know how many flights I take. I have never missed a flight. People tell me law of averages will catch up with you. But it happens. It's all about what we believe. So nice mahi and baby lambs and a sourdough bread bought locally. Yes, it has been bought from Fuji. This is from the Yellow Chilli to the mayor of Santa Clara. This is dedicated to the city of Santa Clara. No, this is just to, I'm dedicating this dish to city of Santa Clara. This is something that we try and include in our menu, as though we serve Indian food, but we always take care of what is locally available. So sourdough bread, but claps this part, my eye from this, but curry and spices from Kerala. Aspiration is definitely to become not just the category leader in Indian food, but by because brands coming out of India, there are very few brands in any category. It's not just food. So we get brands from all across the world into India, but brands going out from India are very rare. So we for us also it's a big learning. There's a lot that we need to learn. So once we have learned a little bit more, then we will grow aggressively. In terms of food, my belief is that the yellow chili should stand for true blue Indian food, the way Indians eat, the way we eat. It's not that we want to change it for the world. Yes, we would do customization. By customization, I mean that because our repertoire of Indian food is so big that if I want to create a menu just with the steamed foods from India, I could do that. I want something more spicy, I could do that. I want less spicy, possible. So it's not difficult at all. I want to show the world that Indian food is, it can be cooked with great quality ingredients, with fresh ingredients, with a lot of expertise, and there can be finesse in it. It's not something which is cheap and cheerful. It's something which, so at the Yellow Chilli, we believe that, and that's when we first opened our restaurant in India in Ludhiana. Because my background was that I worked in starred hotels and everything, so most expensive food. So my logic was that we would serve similar food at half the price. So value was a big criteria for us, and we continue to do that. So we deliver high quality food and service at great price point. So that's our philosophy, and that's what we continue to do. In terms of food, we would keep it authentic. Yet we would change it a little bit at times, which would bring a smile on your face. And, oh, why did I not think of this? So let's say, for example, we have gulab jamun, which most Indians know that okay, that's something. But I remember that I, as a chef growing up, I would say in this gulab jamun that we eat, there is no gulab, there is no jamun. Why do we eat? So gulab is rose and jamun is different fruit. So what we started to do, we started to add stuff that gulab jamun with candied rose petals, right, and became our signature dish. Or for example, the United States knows saag paneer, right? So in India also saag paneer is big. I said no, we have to change the form. Let's look at, so the saag paneer again is our signature, but we don't call it saag paneer. It's a kofta which is made with saag and paneer. It's a dumpling that we make with saag and paneer in a tomato and honey sauce, and we call it sham savera. Again, that's our signature dish. So we look at food where there's little bit of smile that it should bring to your face. While there may be a subtle touch of an ingredient, which if you want to notice, you will. If you want to ignore it, it would not bother you. So let's say if in a kebab we may add a little bit of lemongrass, traditional kebab, but touch of lemongrass. And if you are a discerning palate, you'll say, oh, there is something that is different. But if you don't want to know, it will not bother you. So so we play around with food like this. But we are very clear with Yellow Chilli, we don't want to bring in foams and spheres and all the molecular. We have a different brand for that, but we would not do that. We will stay true to our roots, and that's what we will continue doing with Yellow Chilli.
Just a quick follow-up if you don't mind.
Sure.
तो आप food business में होके अपना weight कैसे इतना कम करते हैं?
That is true.
So it's very easy actually. So anyone who wants to lose weight, it is a quick tip: start throwing your weight around.
Perfect. We're going to give the question, pass it on to, and then we'll follow up.
So give me one tip, or many females like me who does not enjoy cooking, or tip which can motivate them to go to the kitchen.
Sure. So anyone who does not like to cook, thank you for not cooking. It keeps us in business. That's why we open restaurants. And I request the chefs to take cooking classes here. And that's what I was sharing this afternoon. We were having lunch, and I was saying that how when I used to work in a restaurant, I used to, this was in New Zealand. And so wherever I worked, I've always trained people, not just people under me. I would train many people. And New Zealand, so Saturdays and Sunday lunch, we would be closed, and I said that I have time. I was young, I could work hard. So I used to train people, I used to take cooking classes. Maybe we should do cooking classes. We should do that. And actually cooking is, if you stop saying that it brings you stress, that's the first step. Anything where you tell your mind that, oh my God, I'm getting stressed, it will give you stress. So if you stop saying it to begin with, that's a great beginning. Okay? So, and let me also tell you, God has given me special powers. From today, you will not get stressed.
I'll ask you, when the name Sanjeev Kapoor comes, the best chef, the chef extraordinaire, we think some of the dishes are really very complicated. Like Veervati khichdi, it may take overnight to cook, or some dishes will really take a very long time and have a very complicated recipe, and they come out so good. Not any ordinary person can cook it. That's why we love you and we love to come here and taste that. But a time factor might be a constraint for some of the customers. So how do you deal with that? Make some things really fast. And what would be one good thing that you would recommend for a desi and a non-desi, who's like more of a some American women or European origin or someone who would find I've been to Sanjeev Kapoor restaurant and I just love this. Yes.
So on the time factor, so what we have done is we have we not only have restaurants, so we have TV channel where we teach people simple recipes, difficult recipes. We have a cookware company, how to make your life easy cooking with our products. Then we have range of food products. Maybe we'll have a range of ready-to-eat food products for this market by end of this year. So we understand what the issues of today's life are. So you don't need to worry. We are thinking ahead on that. So we will definitely do that. In terms of anyone who walks into those doors, I can tell you that we have the owners and partners of the restaurant who are very sincere and qualified people to run this outlet. It's not something that they are doing it for the first time. They have been in this business. They understand it, and we've seen in last few weeks that we've been open that. What kind of job they've been doing, because when we have an outlet, so we in our restaurants we have our own restaurant, we have our own managed restaurant, and then we have franchise outlets, and it's I believe that whether we own it, whether we run it, whether a franchise run it, it's at the end of the day the team that is there, that's the most important thing in that outlet. So I always believe that the team that which is there. A big round of applause for all the team that's there. Headed by Chef, when they come here, come, all kids need to come here. and with our corporate chef from Mumbai, Chef Pradipto.
Round of applause, please.
Yeah, so we try and make sure that, so what I always say at any restaurant opening, and I'll say this, I did not say this in the morning to you guys, I'll say this now publicly, that when people walk into that door, they come in because they know my name. When they go out, they should forget my name and they should remember your name. That's what should happen, right? So it's Chef Madan and his team, and he's taking care of so that's what we try and believe that they are the people who will make sure that anyone who walks in, no matter whether it's from which community, which part, they'll put their best on the plate. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Get back to my city.
Sure. अब लगाने जाना है? क्या कह रहे हैं? रंगीन कौन सा है कौन सा? मैं बताता मैं लड़कियों का स्कूल No, it's a fact. There is a school that I went to. So we were filming and they said, oh, we want to film there. And I go there and it says some girls' school. I said, are you sure you went to this school? So still got 4th, 5th standard, they choose to be a poet. And
Wonderful.
That's all that. Yes.
Hi Sanjeev ji, and congratulations on this restaurant opening today. Quick thing down the memory lane. You are the first celebrity I met when I was a teenager in Hyderabad. When I was
Last month.
Thank you. No, actually I was doing a summer job at BPL India, and you actually did a commercial shoot for BPL Microwaves and in Banjara Hills, Hyderabad. And so I got to meet you at the commercial shoot during my summer job at BPL India. So thank you so much for that memory, and now connecting back, and seeing you now here after whatever number of years it has been. My mom has been a biggest fan of you and would without fail watch Kana Kazana. So much that you have a fight with my dad over TV time. So question for you, and this which I'm going to share with my mom after I go back home today is, are you going to be seeing Kana Kazana recipes at Yellow Chilli?
So, first of all, thank you very much. That was many years ago. That was my first endorsement. It was called BPL Sanyo.
Yes.
BPL Sanyo Microwave. That was my first. I did a book actually to begin with. Rani Reddy was the
Correct.
son.
Yes.
She was the product manager. Recipes. We actually have two large three TVs that we have, and we run our TV channel Food, which comes here on Dish Network. So anyone who has not seen Food, they can subscribe to Dish Network Mega Hindi Pack. I'm selling. So of course you can see that. But today's day and age, on your phone you can watch the recipes. Our TV channel you can watch. We have a channel on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Yeah. You cannot escape us.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. What is the ingredient, of your success, that you would credit all the success to?
So, no, I was always like this. So I haven't changed. It's just that I probably was more hardworking earlier. So the number of hours that I could work, I don't think I can manage that now. I could work for 18, 19 hours every day without a day off. I don't think I can pull that off now. But doing more things. So when you are a chef, because chef is that someone who has cooking skills, but it's not only skills, it's also the science that goes into it, the study of that, how things are grown, how do you put things on a plate, economics of it in a restaurant, because it's not that you're doing it as a hobby, You're doing it, you're getting paid, you're doing it as a business. No matter whether you have invested, somebody has invested. But as a chef, it's your responsibility. So it's not that you're doing anything different. It's just that maybe today, running a TV channel, I may know more. I may know about the transponders on a satellite, the footprint of a satellite, where it is there. But that was me back then also. So I'm a crazy guy, right? Who likes to know everything about everything. But I think my dad was much more than me. He knew literally everything about everything. He would say, oh, this flooring, this, that, what material, and I'd say, how do you know everything? But so I've got those genes in me. I'm as much interested in a new Tesla car as in a new food ingredient. So to me, what Mr. Musk is doing is equally important than any cutting edge chef is doing in the world. So I haven't changed. Maybe now it is more evident to people when people see that maybe I was not getting that opportunity earlier. But I always was like this. I haven't changed.
Thank you. And then we'll pass it over.
Hello, Sanjeev sir. My name is Dipen. My parents are here and my wife is right there. And I would like to say two things. First of all,
I have to say that I'm a very good friend and we call him all the time. What a name, big name.
That's the best way to explain how to pronounce my name in America.
I know.
I've had my name pronounced as Dipen, I've had my name pronounced as Dipen, and the best way to pronounce my name is Deepain, and that's exactly the pronunciation. And I am that, I live by my name. So two things I want to say. First of all, we're here because of my wife. So woman power ye. The second thing is my parents are here and we're from Kolhapur.
Okay.
So I keep telling my parents, America में ऐसा है, वैसा है, अमेरिका में ये है, अमेरिका में वो है. And then I told them like, यहाँ पे yellow chili भी खुली है.
Oh, तो पहले कोल्हापुर में भी.
Exactly. And my parents were like, we beat you to that.
Yes.
A very proud moment.
But must tell you, since you're talking about Kolhapur, one of the best towns in India when it comes to hospitality. So thank you to people of Kolhapur. If anyone has to understand Indian hospitality, must visit Kolhapur. First time I went there, people wanted me to taste food from there, and there's no flights. Even now, I don't think there's any flight. So there's a train that goes from Mumbai, Mahalakshmi Express.
Yep.
And so I arrive there. I'm there for about 2 days there. When I'm coming back, and the only thing that I did in those 2 days was eat in many homes, villages, everywhere. I'm getting into train. There are at least 4 people running with food, packed. Oh, you have to try this. This is tamla rasa. This is matra rasa from this one. This is nachini, thali peet, and this is kharda. This is not thecha. This is, oh my God. So it's amazing. So Kolhapur is a small town. It is in Maharashtra, where Mumbai is.
It's a southern tip of Maharashtra.
Yes, and it is. There are other cities. Pune also is in Maharashtra. But when it comes to hospitality, it's like chalk and cheese. Pune, you go to someone's house, they'll ask you, you've probably eaten, right? Kolhapur is quite the opposite. So again, I can't say enough about Kolhapur. I just love Kolhapur.
I just want to sneak in a very selfish question. Since you mentioned Panda and Tamla Rasa, one thing that I really dearly miss being in the Bay Area is it's very difficult to replicate that Tamla and Panda Rasa. And since you mentioned about introducing newer tastes and these limited edition introductions, you plan to have like a Tamla Panda season or a Kolhapuri Hotel season, Kolhapuri Thali season.
Okay, we'll try.
I'll take my answer.
Chef Pradipto is here. We do promotions and we have Tamla and Panda Rasa in Kolhapur, right? So what we also do as part of local dishes. So what we do is at every yellow chili, we try and adapt something that is local. Okay. And then we take from one region to the other if it is possible. So Hyderabad, the Hyderabadi biryani would go into a Pune outlet, or Ludhiana's Punjabi some dish would come into a Bay Area restaurant, right? So we have not. We'll definitely keep that.
Thank you so much.
I know there's so many questions. एक question मेरी तरफ से भी हो जाए.
Yeah, well, Ishmi, मेरे को एक क्वेश्चन पूछने दो बिफोर संजीव जी, जब आपकी बहुत ही सुंदर फैमिली है, आपकी बेटी है, मैं ये पूछना चाहती हूँ, जब बच्चे घर आते हैं और कहते हैं भूख लगी है, किसकी तरफ देखते हैं? मिसेस कपूर की तरफ देखते हैं या मिस्टर कपूर की तरफ देखते हैं? कौन खाना बना के देता है?
So I have two daughters. और जब वो घर आते हैं तो मेड की तरफ देखते हैं। उनको पता है कि रियलिटी है।
Okay, well that's.
On weekends I cook if I'm there. But weekends are also very busy for events that I travel abroad. But yeah, if I'm there now, it's not that they are also home all the time. बच्चों को भी पकड़ के रखना मुश्किल है।
How often do you eat actually?
How often do I eat this morning? I eat now.
Rashmi, hi Sanjeev ji.
Hi.
मैं दिल्ली की लड़की हूँ and I met you in 2009 at New York City Carnival. While you were conducting classes and teaching people, I was singing on the stage.
Went to New Jersey.
New Jersey, yes, very good. so I was, yes, Shahrukh Kareena was there. So आपकी वहाँ पे I was lucky enough to get to learn from one of the sessions that you conducted. I have to tell you today, when I was a little girl, I had a small book, we used to call it copy. उसके अंदर मैंने बहुत सारी recipes I used to write, and my mom at this moment would be so proud of you. Thank you for teaching me to start. So I wanted to share that sweet moments like that them. What is that one ingredient that you think, if you put in anything, it'll come out nice?
Okay. So sorry, she also asked that, and I forgot to answer that. So what is that?
She asked ingredient of success, but
Yes.
no, I am asking.
Both are same.
Okay.
Both are same. Put your heart, put your love, put your smile into that. You will succeed, and food will also be good.
Okay. So no, you know your life, just love, right?
Positive energy. That's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll pass on.
हम कैलिफोर्निया में रहते हैं, नॉर्दर्न कैलिफोर्निया. Some of the best wines here in California. I'm personally a huge red wine buff. तो एक चीज मिसिंग है यहाँ पर रेस्टोरेंट्स में, wine pairings with Indian food. तो बटर चिकन के साथ क्या चलता है, मेथी आलू के साथ कौन सी वाइन चलेगी, तो पेयरिंग्स कभी आपने सोचा इसके बारे में? Would you publish that?
Sure. So in fact, here also we do that. There is thought that goes in, and we are discussing this morning that we have to do more in this. And see, it's a two-way process. It's not one way. When more people ask for it, more people get. Right? So when a restaurant would keep a good wine list, would spend more time, effort and money into a great wine list and education of that, when more people ask for it. Okay? So I would suggest and say that maybe take this as a test case for Indian restaurant, and I can guarantee that we will bring in the best talent people and wines, and maybe of course they're great wines from the region. So we will definitely do our best.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Me and my wife, we both enjoy good music and good food, and she can share her experiences with cooking. All she needs is two people. Everyone else, while she's cooking, needs to be out. One is the recipe book of Sanjeev Kapoor ji, and the other is Jasleen Singh. I was wondering if you ever had the opportunity to entertain a music legend, who would that be and what was your experience?
Okay, so music and food goes very well together, and some of you have been to my office. So my room does not look like a chef's room; looks like a musician's room. I'm a musician. I have a band. I have recorded, I've created songs, I play percussions, I play drums. So we have our own band. Most of musicians are very close friends of mine because they all love food. There are so many things. So, okay, I get this call from Shankar Mahadev. Shankar Mahadev is a famous singer. And I was in Nepal, Kathmandu, opening up Yellow Chilli restaurant. Press conference going on like this, and there's Shankar Mahadevan one, so I keep it. After 15 minutes, I call him back, and I can hear a lot of background music. He calls me Maestro. He says, Maestro, tell me, I want to grow sweet basil. So how can I do that? So if he was not a singer, he would be a chef. Shankar Mahadevan, that's it. So I said, okay, I said, there's a lot of sound, what's happening? Oh, he said, no, I'm in US something, I don't know which city. He says, there is a A.R. Rahman show, and I'm about to walk on to the stage. Since it was your call, I have answered your call. So otherwise, there's no way I would do this. So that is his madness for food. I've had some great sessions in my house where I cook and people sing, and you can name any singer who would be there. All of them are great foodie. Arijit Singh has not come to my house. I have to get it.
Thank you for the love and affection. Thank you all the media here. Thank you to the Master Chef. Well, if you don't know me, I'm Yogesh. My wife is Yogesh. We've been running restaurants for. I'm a boring chartered accountant from back in England. When I got into the restaurant business 12 years ago, I opened one in Chin's Bamboo Garden, then another one. Now I have 6 of them. When the opportunity came, this is opportunities, right? So Chin's was the opportunity. This was the opportunity that came. They're really in the restaurant business. There are only like 4 success factors. One of them is the food and the name that you give, right? Food that you give. That it has to be top notch. It has to be different. The others are location and the service you give and things like that. But when it came to the food and the name associated with it, I jumped on that. It was no holding back. And I rallied others as well, and here we are. We have opened this restaurant, and we are looking forward to. We learn. We'll get many things, but on a daily basis we improve ourselves. We take every customer, we make sure they go out very well. So I'd like to thank my partners, and along with that, we do have a little gift for Chef Kapoor.
A small token of appreciation.
Now we'll bring wine into the food as well.
So thank you everyone. Thank you so much to the media. Thank you to Master Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. And I did take his suggestion quite seriously. So we will plan on a musical food concert. Maybe something like that. So we do a musical food concert. That's my promise.
So since you have said this, we did recently 2 events like this. We had about, because the hall could only take about 2,000 people. So it is a concept that we did Khana or Khana. So where I cooked and we sang and we did music.
So if we do name the concert Khana or Gana, we all know where it was originated and by Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. Thank you so much. So
Hi, I'm Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. You're watching me on Yo India TV.